It's like, yeah, this thing beams, bro. The way that I have it is just beams like crazy, bro. And I'm going to show you the best settings that I use for the Scuf Envision Pro on the IQ app, and I'm gonna show you also the settings that I use for my controllers in game for Warzone or Rebirth. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Let's see if we could get at least 30 likes. And if you're new and you enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we almost at 2K subscribers. Right now I'm using it wireless, that way I can show you that way I don't have too many cables around and such and such. But this is what I use, wire and wireless at the same time. Okay, so this is my setup right here. So what you want to do is just go to mapping. This is where you can assign any button to the control. Okay, so right now I have the A button on the left paddle, which is this one, which is the action for it is to jump in game Warzone or Rebirth or whatever. Okay, so this is pretty much personal preference. You can also change any button that you want from here, and you can set it to whatever you want, but like I said, I have it to jump in game. Now, how do you change this one? All you have to do is just right click it. Let me just clear it out, that way you guys, I could do it with you guys. So right click it and then go to gamepad, then you go to action. Then once you in this window right here, you just want to select A button. Okay, but like I said, you could just pretty much assign anything to that specific key. So right here, A, which is the back paddle right here, and it's gonna be assigned to jump. Once you're done with this part, I just go to hardware mapping. Now this one, if you want to play around with this one, you can also go to custom, and here is where you start mapping. Okay, so this one I 100% recommend if you want to play without the app being run in the back. So for example, right now, whenever you're using the controller in game, IQ app will always be open right here. Okay, and sometimes it will be open right here. So if you don't want the IQ app running in the background, make sure to use this method as the hardware mapping. So how do you go about doing this? Make sure to go ahead and check out my other video. I'm gonna put it on the description, and also you're gonna be able to see it pop up on the top right. That way, if you want to play without the IQ running in the background, and you can do that wireless and wired as well. Okay, now the only caveat for this one is that you only have about 6 keys to map while you're using the hardware mapping, which sucks. You know, I wish you could use all of them the same way that happens for the mapping. So hopefully soon they do an update or so like that. That way, you know, I don't want I want to be able to use the hardware mapping and be able to customize all the keys, and also be able to play without the IQ app. So yeah, go ahead and check out that other video if you want to know how to do it like that way. Since we're running mappings, make sure this one is always here, okay, on presets, since the one that we're running is this one. Now we just want to go to lighting and effects. Okay, this one is pretty much important. That way, this light right here, which is this one that you see right there, is light green. This only determines what profile you're on, so it is really good. That way you assign a light, that way you know exactly if you're on profile 1, profile 2, or profile 3. So for each profile you can have a different color. Okay, so how you make the color, all you have to do is this. Let me delete this one. So once you go right here, make sure to go to custom, then go to solid, and then click on the plus sign right here. Okay, then here you choose any color that you want, or you can also customize your own. So let's say I just want a green one here. Then see, once I put it, then it goes green here on the controller as well. Let me see right there, it goes there, boom. Then you just want to leave it like that. Then you just want to go to triggers. So on triggers, I have linear, and I have default shooters for battle royale. So for the bottom triggers, this is what I have. Since I already have the trigger stop right here, it is just the clicking one. This is what I have it too. You know, I have the linear and 5 dead zone for both. So this is what works the best for me as in now. For thumbsticks, I have linear, default, sports, and I have 1 and 1. Now you can also use the shooter battle royale, but like I said, I have it on default, and I have 1 and 1 here. Now this all depends, and is really personal preference, but like I said, this settings right here, along with the in-game setting that I'm about to show you in a second, it just beams, and this is why I love this one. So now for example, for the sticks, the more you go to the right, the less sensitive your analog sticks become. Okay, the more you increase it to the right, the less sensitive it becomes. Now the less you decrease this number right here, so let's go, if you go even to 0, then the more sensitive it gets. So as soon as you touch it, then it's gonna move. It's just gonna move immediately. Okay, so like I said, and it goes the same way for both. So I just have it at 1 and 1, and it just works perfectly with the combo that I have with the control settings, which I'm about to show you in a second. So that's that right here. So you could just copy and paste and give it a try, and then let me know how it goes in the comment. Then vibration, you just want to have all this off. Make sure to have all this off, because you don't want the vibration to mess around with your shooting or your accuracy, etc, etc. Once you're in this section right here, make sure to click everything off right here, because I believe eco mode is always on. Just turn it off, and then here is where you want to save your profile. So if you want to save your profile, just go right there and click overwrite. Now this is what I recommend to everybody that uses this controller. Just make sure once you finish your profile, just save it on all of them. So just click overwrite right here, overwrite and overwrite. Now the reason for this, if you only play Call of Duty and you already have a set profile for it, save all 3 of them. That way, just in case the IQ app start acting up, as you guys already know, sometimes it just decides to either shut down or just change profile randomly, because it has happened to me before. So just in case if that ever happens, no matter what profile it decides to jump on, you're still gonna be on the same profile since you already saved in all of them. That's like a little trick that I tell you guys all the time. Okay, so just save all of them with the same profile. Now if you play many different games, then that's on you. You just Call of Duty on this one, then I guess Fortnite on this one, and then Apex Legends on this one, and so etc, etc. But like I said, if you don't want to play and you don't want to deal with the IQ app being run in the background or having it shut down randomly, make sure to click my other video where I show you how to set up the hardware mapping. That way you don't need to use it in the background. Anyways, once you're done with this one, make sure to go to the top right, which is the settings. Okay, top right, and then this one is gonna pop up. Just go to the cogwheel on the top, and then here is where you always want to make sure that everything is updated. Guys, make sure everything is always updated with this app, okay? Because I know it'd be sketchy sometimes. So make sure to go to firmware update, and then I understand that this thing right here, once you click check update, it says update failed for some reason. So I'm just still trying to work around it to see if I find either a fix for it, or maybe it's just like this. But I have disregarded for the time being, because when you go to software update right here, it shows all the devices that you have connected. So right here it says IQ software. This is the latest version of the 5.12.97. There you go, latest version. And then also with the Scuf Envision Pro, it has the same version as this one. So I assume that my controller, it is already updated the same way as the IQ software. So I'm guessing that I will have to disregard this message that I'm seeing right here. Okay, but like I said, I will be looking more into it to see what is going on. And also guys, make sure if your character is shooting automatically and spraying all over the place and you cannot stop that in game, because that used to happen to me, make sure to just delete the whole app, right? Just delete the IQ app and reinstall it again. Once you reinstall it again, like I said, just make your profile again, save everything, and then once you go back in the game, everything should be good and it shouldn't be shooting on its own. I have the green profile, and then I jump with the back paddle on the left side, like I told you guys that I signed. And then it's like, yeah, this thing beams, bro. The way that I have it, it just beams like crazy, bro. Boom. Let's do it again. Let's do it with this gun. Boom. It just beams like crazy. And also what helps me as well too is the control freaks. Okay guys, so make sure to, if you have the money, if you got a couple of bucks, make sure to invest in one of these control freaks. This one is called the Vortex, and no, I'm not sponsored at all. I mean, if they sponsor me, I'll be glad and happy to take it. But yeah, I just really recommend this one because they are really good when it comes to the accuracy and when it comes to tracking players like slowly and fast at the same time, close range and far range. But if you're already good without the control freaks, you don't even have to mess with it. If you don't use control freaks and you're already good without it, bro, I give you props, because I don't know, bro, I just cannot do it, bro. I cannot play without control freaks. I guess I just got really used to it. If you play without control freaks, let me know on the comments below, and if you do play with control freaks, let me know which one you have. All right, so these are my settings right here for the controller. So I use tactical when it comes to the edit button layout. And then right here on the dead zone, this is what I have. See, I have 5 dead zone here and 5 dead zone here. This one I leave it 99, 99, and left trigger and right trigger I leave it at 0. Then when it comes to sensitivity, I got 7, 7 right here. I got ADS to 1 multiplier, and I have dynamic. Okay, I have dynamic for the aim response. Then you could just copy and paste the rest. I have target aim assist to on. Aim assist type, a lot of people is playing with Black Ops, but I just leave it default because it's still good for me. And ADS aim assist, have it on. Now if you want to check the gameplay right here, you could just stop the video. This is what I have, but this is all personal preference as well. The most important part is this one, so just go ahead and give it a try and just let me know if it works for you. This is what I have for my field of view. I play on 120 and ADS effector. Please use effector, bro. Do not use this one, because this one, the only thing that it does is just zooms in and it makes you miss shots. Okay, affected makes you have better recoil. Okay guys, better recoil. The aim stays in the same range whenever you ADS. Weapon field of view, I have a default, but I've seen a lot of people use wide, so you could just go between both of them. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let's see if we could at least get 30 likes, and y'all have a good day. I'm out. Peace.